Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
San Francisco Giants.
And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to get underway. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, center field. Gilbert takes it in for the out. One away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Call, 31 years old. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
Ball inside.
That one is upstairs. Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him. Two gone now.
Batting third, catcher Will Smith.
Here's Will Smith. He'll be a Dodgers hero for life, thanks to his World Series winning homer in Game 7 in 2025.
Boog, that is the moment kids dream about in their backyard. Extra innings in a do-or-die game, and he got all of it.
Do kids still play in their backyard?
Only if they've learned how to mow the grass.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Let's go, Robbie. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Three, 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first, getting the nod in this one, Jake Eder.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Willie Adames stands in. That's a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second baseman.
Here's the Giants lineup.
Luis
Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Matt Chapman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Chapman gets a piece there. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. One, 2 now. Tap softly to the right side. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Fastball for a strike. Chapman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Scoreless after one. Back here in San Francisco, top of the second, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, outside.
The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Second inning here, no score. That one fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. A solo shot. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one moves his feet.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Chapman tosses to first, and that's the third out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park, leading off, Casey Schmidt.
First baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Up the middle, Rojas handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball one. Ball.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball three. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Good job to fight that one off. Out to short, Rojas. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the third inning, Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hey!
That's a ball.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Adames. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Dalton
Here's
Rushing.
another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Inside.
that's inside.
Ball one.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
There's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Let's go, Robbie.
Kim stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Up the middle, Adames whips it to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Drew Gilbert.
Hey.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. and swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the ground. Adames, the throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Inside ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames, the throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, it looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Up and in, ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Carrying well. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy at the dish. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Man at second. There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2.
Nope.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 4th, Luis Arias getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Scott warming up as well. 2-0. Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging from first to second, but he beats the throw. Save. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next will be the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, rushing. He'll do it himself. 2 down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ball, that's in.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. So the Giants leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in San Francisco. Ready now for the 5th inning. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets the outside corner with that one. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Ryan Barucki, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Gage also getting ready.
Let's go, Robbie.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Inside, ball one.
Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a bouncer. Arise. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets the call. That's strike two. Lee wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1. Right side. Call. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And a quick out, number one.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Liner, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Drew Gilbert, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now the 0-1.
Nope, ball one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Ramos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh,
3-2 now. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jake Eder departs, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this. Blake Trinan taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Hey!
pitch kicks away. To second, in there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope, that's inside.
Two and one now. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Pitching for
Ryan
the Giants,
Barucki gets handed the
number
rock out of the pen.
47,
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Chapman throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling.
Oh, that's in.
Clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. One now.
Ball 2.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
That's out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ball, that's out. Nope, upstairs.
That clips the corner.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 2-1. On the corner for a strike. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Giants trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
1-2 now. Set down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Giants go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Action in the pen down there. Eric Miller getting loose out there. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Once he digs in, he launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Move to 2nd. Hernandez dives back in, but they got him.
All right, flat out, this just cannot happen. You can't make that kind of mistake at second base with nobody out. You've got to make sure that you're tight enough to the base. So what if you don't score on a single to the outfield? You're in scoring position. That really hurts a potential rally here.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man at 2nd. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 on, 1 out.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
The 1-2. That one
That's
just
ball 2.
misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Borucki won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Matt
Giants,
Gage on the
number
pitch here.
93.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First and second,
next for the
2
Dodgers.
outs.
Second
Santiago
baseman,
Espinal
Santiago
steps to the plate for the
Espinal.
Dodgers. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. So the Giants' pen gets the job done. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the
Now
Dodgers.
pitching for the
We're
Dodgers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Scott.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading off for the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Got him swinging. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Schmidt wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The Dodgers leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, center field, Pajes under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Jackknife's out of the way. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Oracle Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
inside.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side, a rise. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Sung Kim.
Ball 1. Hey!
And now it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Will Smith.
Nope, that's a ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Call off of first with 2 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Way inside, gets out of the way. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered left field, carrying well. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Matt Gage will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
And
Giants.
we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
68.
Eric Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here in San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 8th. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jack Dreyer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one hit to first. Rushing takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2. The Dodgers leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. Line drive. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Giants.
And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Nope, upstairs.
Upstairs. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And a foul ball. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Tanner Scott done for the night. And he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Ball to strike. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Bailey at third. Adames at second with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
A little bit low. Ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 9th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right side, but it kicks foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And it remains 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ground ball left side.
Nope,
and foul ball. The 0-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
1 out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 1-0. Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Dalton Rushing.
right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Bounce to the right, and that one handled. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for LA. They're up 5-1. Last chance for the home team. And now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. That one way inside. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. He makes the grab. One up, one down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two. Grounds one to short. Rojas. And the Giants down to their final out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Edgardo
60,
Henriquez.
Edgardo
He last
Henriquez.
pitched 2 days ago. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
That's outside.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Henriquez is just one strike away. Backed off the plate that time. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The Giants down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long